the cloud who was afraid to rain. High above the world, where the air smells like morning dew and the light is soft and pink, lived a little cloud named Puff. He was as white as a marshmallow and as soft as a pillow. But today, Puff was not feeling bouncy. He drifted slowly through the pastel sunrise, his little face pinched with a big worry. Puff lived over the village of Sunnybrook. It was a beautiful place where the houses had bright orange roofs and the gardens were usually full of color. Puff loved the village, but he stayed high up in the sky, watching the people move like tiny ants far below. Most clouds loved their jobs. They loved to gather together and turn a deep, stormy gray. But Puff was different. He was afraid of the boom of the thunder and the zap of the lightning. Most of all, he was afraid that if he rained, he might break something or make too much noise. Then there was Thunderbob. Thunderbob was a giant, rumbly cloud who loved to make an entrance. He would puff out his chest and let out a roar that shook the birds from the trees. "Watch this, kid," he would bellow as he let the water fall in a heavy, happy rush. Puff watched from behind a thin veil of mist. He saw the way the rain splashed against the windows and how the wind chased the leaves. Deep inside, Puff was full of tiny, sparkling raindrops. He squeezed his cloud sides hard to keep them in. "Stay still," he whispered. "We don't want to cause any trouble." Down in a small garden in Sunnybrook, a little girl named Lila was kneeling in the dirt. The ground was dry and cracked. Lila's favorite sunflower was drooping, its tall green neck bent low. Lila looked up at the sky, her big brown eyes searching for a friend to help her garden grow. Suddenly, a soft, silver-gray cloud drifted beside Puff. This was Misty. She was older and wiser, and she moved with a graceful, quiet swirl. Misty saw the village, and then she saw the worry in Puff's eyes. She didn't roar like Bob. She hummed a melody that sounded like a lullaby. "Puff," Misty whispered, her voice like a gentle breeze. "You are not a storm, and you are not a noise. You are a gift. The village isn't afraid of your rain. They are waiting for your help. You don't have to be loud to be brave." Puff took a deep breath. He looked at Lila, and he looked at the thirsty sunflower. He gave a tiny, brave shiver and opened his heart. He let go of just one single, sparkling drop. It tumbled through the air, catching the light like a fallen star, and landed right on Lila's nose. The rain didn't fall with a crash. It fell with a soft, musical pitter-patter. The drops sparkled like diamonds as they landed on the sunflower and splashed onto Lila's red boots. Puff felt lighter than he ever had before. He wasn't a cloud holding a secret anymore. He was a cloud sharing a song. The village of Sunnybrook began to wake up. The thirsty flowers lifted their heads, and the dry grass turned a bright, happy green. Lila laughed with joy as she watched her sunflower stand tall once again. Puff realized that his rain wasn't a boom or a zap, it was life. As the sun peeked through the mist, a giant, beautiful rainbow stretched across the sky. Puff looked at the colors and felt a warm glow in his middle. He wasn't the biggest cloud, and he wasn't the loudest, but he knew now that letting his rain fall was the bravest thing he could ever do.